Hi guys, in this lesson we're going to look at multi-cameras. So you could have a third-person camera and you could also have a first-person camera. Maybe you have different cameras so that as you enter different rooms it automatically swaps camera. Maybe you have it so that as you get into a car the camera follows the car. It's completely up to you guys. You can use it for whatever you want. At the minute I have set up one camera, which is this one, and I've set it up with an always sensor and a camera actuator to follow my player. It is not parented to the player. So if I press P, once I'm inside the camera, it actually moves around like a third person camera. Great. But wouldn't it be good if we could have the option to actually change perspective throughout the game? Something that a lot of professional games don't offer. However, some of them that do work really, really well, such as Fallout. So let's have a look at how to do that. We've got this camera set up. It works really nice. I've gone into the camera setting and I've called it Cam 1, and I've gone into the object setting and I've called it Cam 1 again, so we shouldn't have any problems there. I'm going to go up to where you'll find add here and add a camera. I need to look for it. I've not. My system's different, so in mine it's just here, and I'm going to click the word camera, and that creates a nice new camera. I say nice, it's not really nice because it's twisted all over the place. So if you remember what we did before, I'm going to set all the rotations to 0. And then in the x-axis, I'm going to set it to 90. And I'm going to put this camera just in front of my guy here. I say guy, it could be a girl character. Just there. And let's have a look at that. So with the camera selected, it's all right there. Yeah, that looks pretty well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to parent this to this. Now if you haven't done the lesson on parenting, go and have a look at it first of all. But as you should remember, we select the child first, hold shift, select the character, so it's got yellow round, control P, and object. So now when we move our object, our camera will follow. So this camera here, we're going to call it Cam 2. And we're going to go up here and we're going to set that to Cam 2. We're also, while we're in this section, if you remember, we're going to change the focal length to something much wider, as I've got a feeling that that's going to be really tight. So I'm going to set it to something like 20. That's going to zoom out. First person perspective wants to be zoomed out quite a way. Also, if you remember the clipping, for the draw distance, we set that to a really high number. I think it goes up to about 10,000. Right, that works really well. The problem is, if we play our game, we're inside the camera that follows the third person camera. So it's dead easy. We need to click on our main character and we need to completely ignore all of this coding that's here. These first 4 allow the character to move, and these 2 allow it to climb, and you'll know that if you've done the ladder climb tutorial. So for our main object, just going to add a keyboard sensor, I'll call it Cam 1, and I'm going to use the number 1 on the keyboard for a key, and I'm going to add another one, keyboard sensor Cam 2, and I'm going to use the 2 key. That's simple. We use a scene actuator. Remember, anything to do with cameras, changing camera views, adding camera overlays is a scene. So we call it Cam 1, and we're going to set camera to Cam 1. Simples. Join that together, add another camera scene actuator, Cam 2. Set camera, Cam 2, join them together. Brilliant, so let's see if that works. Inside the camera, press P. If I press 2, go to first person view. If I press 1, I'm back on my third person view. Try it again, 2, first person view, 1, third person view. Again, that's something that a lot of games don't offer. Things like GTA have just started doing mods so that you can do it. It's a fairly simple feature to do, guys, and it's something that will add a lot of depth to your game. You can put the controls in your option menus and all that stuff. So I think awesomeness level 10 in terms of its potential. Over and out.